How we doing, guys? Gonna be doing a quick walk around of my buddy Joel's 1996 Honda FourTrax 300 all-time 4x4. It's a friggin' nice machine. He got it a couple months ago, and engine is perfect. Sound doesn't friggin' tick or knock or smoke or nothing. Runs absolutely awesome. So quiet. Friggin' killer machine. I friggin' know a bunch of people that have had these, and friggin' classic Honda. Run forever. It's got Swamp Fox tires. I've never even heard of them, but they're pretty much like a Mud Light on the front and the back. It's got still has the original exhaust on there. It's got nice friggin' 2-up seat on there. I mean, seen better days, but at least it's got one on there. 2-up seats are friggin' good to have for sure. Good for storage, and if you ever need to throw somebody on the back, you can. It's got a nice little light bar on there. I think he paid like $75 for it. And it's got a winch that already came on there when he got it, and it works perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And we'll talk about what else. Well, I'll talk about what we've done to it first. So we did the rear bearings and seals, front bearings and seals. We have the rear and front brake pads, but we haven't put them on yet. Because that's the thing, they're friggin' skimping out these days. Because, whatever happened to, when you bought brake pads, it had the springs with it, it had the stuff you needed. Or when you bought bearings, it comes with the seals, obviously. But now it's like they're skimping out. Because you go to friggin' buy bearings, and then they don't friggin' come with the seals. And we bought brake pads, and they didn't have the springs and stuff. Springs or clips. I mean, usually they didn't friggin' come with the clips anyway, but it comes with the friggin' springs. At least that's how friggin' it used to be whenever I bought them. So we bought the brake pads, haven't put them on yet because it didn't come with the springs, and the ones that are on there are all friggin' worn to crap. Not even just that, actually. I mean, the ones that were still on there were worn to crap, and there were some that friggin' pretty much just broke and seized right up, and they don't stretch or nothing, and they were just sitting off to the side. They fell off the brake pad itself and fell off in the friggin' rim, and was just all crunched right up, folded right in. Because, I mean, this thing, it's crazy because it's fucking still mint, but it must have had a decently hard life before. I mean, it's just, and not even necessarily that, just maintenance. The person that had it before didn't, maintain it, or however many people had it before didn't maintain it. And then we put a new handbrake for the rear, new cable on there. We bled the front because we figured, okay, well, we can't put the new pads on there yet, so, I mean, we'll just, try to bleed it, get it working as best as we can. We took that little nipple off and, adjusted it out as far as they would go on both sides, and they're still not grabbing, Usually that happens anyway, because I've had that happen on a few other wheelers. And then on the rear, we just, adjusted it as tight as we could get it, and he's got about probably 60% of the rear brakes, which, it's not great. He's not stopping on a dime, but if you step right on it, it'll slow you down pretty good. But, you really got to step on them. And the only bad thing about that is when you're on the trails, you go to friggin' step on that foot brake, and you go to slam on it, and then, it's so low to the ground, any rocks or anything, stomps, roots, it's going to hit that and friggin' knock your foot back up, which I've had that happen quite a few times. And the handbrake, actually, even though we have it adjusted as far as it'll go, that's brand new, and it's just not working. So it definitely needs new pads, because these are probably the original ones from '96, so it's gonna have to be replaced for sure. And he does still have the piece of plastic that goes over the kickstart. It's just in the 2-up seat right now, because And then I've known people that have had that problem where you ride and then it just falls off, or it pretty much starts to fall off, because it's only held on there by just a little piece of plastic. It's just shoved in 3 pieces of rubber. So it's got an aftermarket taillight on there. I'm not sure if that one's messed up, so they just didn't even bother fixing it. They just threw one on there or what, but that was already on there when he got it. And it's got a nice little ball hitch on there. Those are good to have. Yeah, like I said, it's in really good shape for the year. For what it is, it's, not bad. It's, it's been rode, it's got, some broken plastic right there, but that's just a little, shroud anyway. That's nothing. That's no biggie. That's not like the friggin' actual like fenders and nothing. And it's like that on both sides on the back. Of course, that side, you know, isn't nearly as bad as this side. That side's pretty. Every time he goes for a ride, it smashes more. I mean, there's no point to even drill holes in it at this point because she's pretty smashed. But yeah, actually, I haven't even fired it up. I'll just do this because I know most people, you know, she's cold, has not been started. So go ahead and see if she'll fire up. If we put it in neutral, because every time he shuts this off, he always freaking leaves it in like freaking 5th gear. There, Jesus. 3rd gear that time. All right. See if she fires up. No choke, no gas. Oh, well, she fires right up though, man. Choke her a little bit. No, she don't want that. Probably wants a little gas, but either way, she's freaking quiet. Runs, man. Fires right up. You know, classic Honda. But yeah, here we go. Well, all right, well, keep you guys freaking updated. More work we do on this thing, and, you know, definitely want to get more videos out there for sure. Because we go on all sorts of rides, and I mean, there's so much stuff that I wish I would have had on GoPro. So many rides we've been on that there's like so much cool stuff that's happened that it kind of sucks I never had it on video. But, all right, well, that was the Honda FourTrax 300, and you guys have a good one.